Hello, everybody. It's about that time. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey, everybody. Thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. I do appreciate it. Today's beer comes from 903 Brewers. They're out of Texas. This is their birthday Sasquatch. This comes to me from Brandon C. down in Texas. He sent me two variants of this beer. This is the first one we're going to do, and it is their birthday Sasquatch, like I said, and it is a milk sweet stout coming in at 10%. I don't see any kind of dating on the bottom of the can. It's not super critical. It says pairs well with vanilla ice cream, birthday cake, and it says how old am I? Sasquatch 903, birthday stout. Then it's got a little description here. I'm not going to read that. I wish they would put a little more information, pertinent information on here, like the ABV and maybe some kind of dating or vintage on it, which I see nothing. So it is what it is. I do appreciate Brandon picking this up and sending it to me, especially both variants. We will get to the other one before too long. These are big beers. Like I said, this is a 10%er, and I think the other one's a little bit bigger than this. But they're both Sasquatch beers, I believe. But this is their birthday Sasquatch. And being a milk sweet stout, it should have a nice sweetness to the beer. With them using lactose in the brewing process. So that is all we need to talk about over there. So let's run over here. And an untapped commercial description says dark chocolate milk stout with double fudge and toasted marshmallow. Ooh, sounds tasty. All right, that's it. So it's time to pop the top on this bad boy and get it into the glass. And while I do that, guys, like I always do, while I'm pouring this, pretty dark coming out, it says here general chocolate dessert. And it's already pouring a little bit ahead, so I better back off on that aggressive pour. Glassware to pint, Bacaronic, tumbler, mug, stein, Sidella. Using my favorite tulip glass here, guys. Seems to be very well carbonated. We've already got a finger of head on this pour. It says here, not recommended for extended cellaring unless the ABV extends average range. Well, at 10%, I think it does. Wish those guys would get the cellaring thing going correctly. They just base it on ABV no matter what the damn style of the beer is, and that's not how you do it. So, 903 Birthday Sasquatch. Finger and a half of head on that pour. Very well carbonated, guys. It didn't pour it really aggressive. Very dark beer. I'm not getting any light at all. It looks very typical of an imperial stout. Let's get it to the nose. Big roasted malt, caramel, toffee, chocolate, very nice sweetness. Almost smells like a candy bar in the glass, guys. It smells very much like a dessert beer, but it'd go very well with any kind of chocolate dish, or maybe this is your dessert. Very nice aroma, very chocolatey roasted malt aroma. Wonderful aroma. The aroma, I would give it a 10. I mean, absolutely. Smells very much like a chocolate bar, guys. So let's dive in and see what we got. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Brandon. I do appreciate it, sir. And we almost got about 3/4 finger of head since I've been flapping my gums. Oh, wow. Big time fudge. Wow. This is a candy bar in a glass, guys. Very sweet. very much a dessert beer. Awesomely well made. This is a candy bar in a glass, no doubt about it, guys. That's awesome. Some people don't like dark beers. This will be a good one for somebody that likes chocolate. I don't want to call this a ladies' beer because I'd get bad comments when I say this is a chick beer or something like that. But this, if you have a girlfriend, a spouse, a significant other that don't like beer but is a chocolate fan, they may like this. And even the guys. I mean, if you got somebody that drinks Bud, Miller, Coors, but they're a big chocolate fan, they like chocolate, they may like this. Even though it's a dark beer, and a lot of those guys that drink that style of beer are going, oh my God, it looks like motor oil. I ain't drinking that. This tastes like a candy bar in a glass. It really, really does. A very nice dessert beer. Well, let's right out of the fridge. Let me let this warm up and sip on it for a little bit. Let her taste it. If I can pry it out of her hand after she does, we'll come back and see where this ends up. I'm impressed with it right now. For a 10% beer, alcohol is non-existent. I mean, you could drink this for breakfast on a weekend, but you might have a slight buzz if you do. So, I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on it for a while now. Didn't leave a lot of lacing on the glass. A very tasty dessert beer. Big time candy bar notes on this one. Milk chocolate, rich roasted malt, maybe a hint of some black molasses in there. Definitely a candy bar in a glass. I wish they would put a little more information on the can than they're giving us. I don't know how big the brewery is. I think it's the first time I've had anything from the 903 brewery. Like I said, I do have another one in there. I may even do that one tomorrow just to do them back to back, just to see how close or similar the beers are and which one's better. But I found this beer very, very tasty. It's a great dessert beer. And if they would give us a little more information on the can, a vintage and the ABV, this would probably be something that I would buy. I do like a nice, big, bold imperial stout, whether it's a milk stout or a regular stout. This is not something I would probably want to drink every day, but with the alcohol as well hidden as it is, and the big candy bar notes, had to pry it out of her hand. I mean, and I knew I would. These big candy bar beers, they're very, very tasty. They're great dessert beers, guys. They really, really are. Yeah, I don't even think you would need any kind of chocolate cake or chocolate dessert to go with this. This would be a very, very nice dessert on itself. So, with that being said, let's do the final chug on this one and see what we got. And you can smell that. Now that it's warmed up, I mean, I'm getting those big milk chocolate candy bar notes right on the nose. Awesome aroma. Absolutely awesome aroma. Wow. Final chug. And guys, I'm going to go against the grade on this. I do think this is an excellent beer. I do think it's an A beer. And if it would give us some more information on the can, it could probably even be a 10 beer for what they're calling it to be. A nice milk stout, sweet candy bar-esque imperial stout. So, with the information I'm getting on the can, I'm pretty sure this is the freshest thing that Brandon could pick up from these guys, but I'd like to see him put a vintage on them. Month and the year would be great, so we know whether they've done it in January, July, or December, or whatever year. The day is not critical. We don't need that unless they just want to give us that information. But I don't have any of that information. I don't have the ABV. I don't have the IBU. I don't have the canned on date. So that's keeping me from giving it a better grade than what I'm giving it. Like I said, my honest opinion, guys, this is a 10 beer in a 9 can because of the information that's on the can. So that's where I'm going to put it. 95 for me, guys, because of the information that's on the can. If they would give us a little more information, they could get up to the 10 category. And that's just my humble opinion, guys. You may agree or disagree with that. But I judge it for what is sent to me or what I pick up. I want to see the ABV, the IBUs, and the canned on date. So I'll know if I want to do a vertical side by side from different years. I know what I've got and what I'm comparing it to. So with that being said, like I said, 95 for me, guys. A. Over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says 4.19, exceptional. That's in their B- range. Over to Untappd for our final check-in. They have it at 4.11. Also in their A- range, almost to the A category, because you got to grade both of these guys on a curve. So, very tasty beer. Definitely an A beer from everybody. So if you've had this, let me know what you think, and if you can pick this up in your area. I don't know how far out of from the brewery it goes. These guys are in Texas, so definitely a very nice dessert beer. So, like I said, if you've had, let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in that fridge.